Meanwhile, Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says foreign companies abandoning Iran under U.S. pressure will have no priority in the future of the country's economy. Araghchi said Iran's priorities always lie with domestic producers, firms, and entrepreneurs. The official, however, said international companies that have remained in Iran will take precedence if there is any need for cooperation. Araghchi said the Iranian nation will not forget being abandoned by some countries that colluded with the U.S.'s maximum pressure campaign. His remarks came after South Korea's Samsung and LG Electronics completely cut their trade relations with Iran over fears of U.S. sanctions. Washington has threatened to punish anyone which violates its sanctions against Iran. Going back to our top story dealing with Iran's President Rouhani's talk to the press, we're going to cross over and have Marcus Papadopoulos, publisher and editor of Politics First, join us. Thank you so much, Marcus. You heard some of the comments of Iran's president basically saying that Iran will not bow to any pressure from the U.S. and basically that having peace and stability in this region is impossible without the presence of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Your take on overall on his talk?
Well, I thought that President Rouhani's press conference was an extremely prudent one. After all, the Iranian government and the Iranian people are an extremely dignified one. They have a great deal of self-respect. And over the last 41 years since the Iranian Revolution, the Iranian state has ensured that it builds, that it constructs a very strong and robust economy, and at the same time, a very strong and robust armed forces, because Iran understands that the only language the Americans understand is force. And therefore, if over the last 41 years, the Iranian authorities had not developed a strong economy and a strong military force, then I submit to you, the Americans would by now have taken military action against Iran in order to destroy the Islamic Revolution and return Iran to how it was during the days of the Shah, namely a vassal state of America. So that is why President Rouhani has made this statement today that Iran will never negotiate with America from a position of weakness, because that would be national suicide if the Iranian authorities were to do that. But alas, the Iranian leadership, Iranian politicians, they're very wise, they're very shrewd, and they understand geostrategic politics. And I have to say, not all governments, not all leaderships in the world understand geostrategic politics and understand the true malignant nature of America like the Iranians do.
Okay, and on that note, thanks so much for being with us out of London, Marcus Papadopoulos.